Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it has been 2 months or maybe even a little bit more since I uploaded my last video. I've been in Europe, I have had lots of family stuff going on, and I feel ready to come back and start filming again. So thank you for bearing with me while I took a much needed break. I was on the edge, like I was feeling just wrecked. So I really needed that time, and I'm excited to come back and share some of my favorite things and some tutorials with you. Today is focusing on brow products. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know I'm obsessed with brows. I love natural bushy brows. So today I'm going to be sharing a couple of the Eye of Horus brow products, and I'll show you how I use them as well. Eye of Horus is an Australian brand. They are naturally based, cruelty-free. All of their products are paraben. Most of them, if not all, are vegan as well. Well, these two definitely are. And I am obsessed with anything to do with their eye products. Eyeshadows, oh my goodness. Some of their eyeshadows are just insane. The color payoff and the shimmer in them is beautiful. So if you're looking for some really cool eye products, I would recommend checking out their website. I'll leave a link down below as well. But today we're focusing on brows, so I wanted to talk you through how I use these and a little bit about the products. So this one is their Brow Define Pencil. This is in the color Nile, so this is a dark brown. I went for many years without using like a brow pencil. I've got Eco Brow, which is more like a brow pomade, and I'm pretty natural and lazy when it comes to makeup, so I went for years without even really putting much in my brow, apart from maybe some gel to just set them in place and give them some volume. But in recent years, I've sort of liked just filling in the gaps and having a bit more fullness. And I thought I would just try some pencil products. I did have the Jane Iredale pencil and I loved that. And then I decided to try this one, and honestly, it is the best pencil I have ever used. So it's got two ends. One end has a spoolie on it, and it's really good quality. Like, the spoolie feels really firm, and it feels like it's really set into the pencil quite well. So it doesn't feel flimsy or anything. It's a really like decently made product. And then you get a little pencil and you roll it up or screw the other end. The reason why I love this so much, and what surprised me the most about this, is because it's so fine. It's quite a firm pencil. It doesn't sort of melt when it hits your skin very easily. So you do get more of a hair-like finer stroke, and it does tend to set quite well too. When I did the testers on the back of my hand to check the product, it took me, like, I had to use soap and really scrub my hand to get the product off. So yeah, that definitely the reason why I love it is because you can achieve those hair-like strokes, and the staying power is incredible as well. One of their new products that they just recently brought out is the Universal Brow and Lash Serum. So this is kind of like a gel. Not only does this set your brows in place, but it's actually good for your brows as well. It contains a whole heap of different oils, and I think rosemary extract as well. Let me just confirm that for you. Yeah, so it contains argan, olive and castor oil along with rosemary extract. So it nourishes your brow or your lash hairs, as well as giving them some volume and setting them in place as well. So this is pretty cool too, because the applicator is so tiny, but it just really helps you with the application. It's just so much easier to sort of get into the front bit of the brows here and then swipe outwards. It's just the perfect size and the perfect angle. And the biggest difference I found with this brow serum is I've used a lot of brow gels in the past, and they do tend to, as much as they set your brow really well, your brows end up crunchy, like just almost like hairspray, which is great if you are wanting that, you know, really strong hold for the day. But this is also waterproof or water resistant, So it does set your brows or your lashes, but you don't get that crunchy feeling because it's nourishing them at the same time. I will go ahead and do a little demo for you. I mean, brow tutorials are pretty boring because everyone knows how to do your brows, but I thought I'd just give you a quick demo with how I use the products. I was almost going to say excuse me for my lack of makeup, but I'm not doing that anymore this year. You know, I think everyone needs to stop apologizing, especially on social media or anywhere on the internet or anywhere in general. If you know, people are always like, oh, excuse my appearance, or oh, I'm not wearing any makeup, or I just think we need to stop apologizing. Anyway, that was a bit of a side note, but I'm just trying to break my habit of, oh, sorry, I don't have a lot of makeup on today. Who cares, you know? So anyway, I start out with the spoolie and I just give my brows a really good brush through. And I like to kind of get them up and give them some volume. So I only bring this up a tiny bit, so it's just peeking out. And I start underneath, and I mean, it's just filling in the gaps. But like I said, you can really get those defined feather-like strokes rather than, you know, that block fill-in. And you only need a really light hand. So for me, my brows are really gappy underneath, as you can see. So I just like to give that some extra help under there. And then I just lightly kind of go into the front of the brow there, just to give a little bit of color. And then I always kind of brush through as I go along. You can already see what a difference that's made just from a few strokes underneath. And then what I like to do is I have an underachieving brow, which is this one, and it tends to lack just at this, at the top part here. So I just like to add some color up the top there, a few strokes. And I think it always helps if you kind of look to the side as well to see how it all comes together. Because if you're just going like this and you turn sideways and your brow is like a block and then you've got, you know, not much of a tail, I think it just helps to keep it looking good at all angles. And what that does is it just means it doesn't matter which way your brows go throughout the day, you know, if they do move around a little bit, you won't really be left with many gaps. So I mean, my brow is pretty good on this side, but yeah, you can see there's quite a difference there, and that took hardly any time at all. So I'm just going to do the same on this side. So now I'm going in with the brow and lash serum to finish everything off. So I just like to go in and really push the hairs up. And you can feel, like, you can honestly feel how nourishing it is as you're applying it. Let me know down below if you also love a big brow. I just think it really, you know, it completes your face. Even if you have no other makeup on, I think a strong brow is always a good thing. So today's video was pretty quick. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a quick demo, quick little catch up, and just giving you some info on those Eye of Horus brow products. I really hope that you enjoyed watching my video today. Please don't forget to subscribe for future videos. I do have a lot more coming, and if you have any requests, let me know. But otherwise, please don't forget to follow me on my social media. I do keep everyone up to date on there as well, and everything you need will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to be back. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!